Purchase orders. Generating an order based on previous sales. In the last video, we generated an order based on minimum and maximum. In this video, we're going to generate an order based on previous sales. Previous sales has its benefits, but it also has a few issues with it, and that's why we always generally recommend minimum and maximum. Previous sales does work well in some clothing stores, for example, and it works very well when you've just got started and you haven't had time to set all your minimums and maximums and things like that. You just want to generate an order as quickly as possible based on your sales history of the past week or fortnight or whatever date range you want. So what I'm going to do is going to go to stock functions, purchase orders. Let's maximize that. We're going to go new order. So this one's 10,002, and again I'm going to order from Candigan again. Okay, I'm going to give this a code that our supplier would have given us. Press tick, and then double click or just press edit order items. Click generate order, and this time it's based on past sales. Okay, so if you click that, you choose the date range you want to consider the transactions for, so the 16th to the 23rd. We can ignore discontinued and so on. Round quantities to case size. The biggest problem with generating an order based on past sales is that you have what we call the pack size problem. So if you want to say you sold Mars bars and they come in packs of 48, if you've only sold 2 last week, it's going to generate an order, say you need to order 2, but then round it up to 48. Now, of course, there are ways around this and so on, but that's its biggest sort of con, if you will. Hence why we recommend minimums and maximums. However, if we press tick, that will then generate us an order based on minimum and based on previous sales. So as you can see, we get completely different numbers here. Now, like I said, with the pack size problem, what you can do is you can click View Layout, Edit and Save Layout, and if you go to Order Contents, you can control which columns you see and in what order. Okay, so I've slightly customized this view already, but I'm going to go Add New, and I'm going to say Total Sold in the last 7 days for the current store. Tick. And I'll just say Total Sold 7 days. And then make that just 60 pixels wide. Close. And this is a great way of being able to see. So for example, this one comes in a pack of 12, but we've only sold 1 of them. So chances are I probably don't need that there. I probably still got another 11 in stock if I bought them in cases of 12. So if I delete the selected there, I can just wait until it gets down to a lower number. Because I've also got the current stock quantity as well. So I've still got 2. And if I know it's in the last 7 days we've only sold 1, I could probably wait. So you can get around the pack size problem with previous sales by just adding a column showing how many's been sold. How many's been sold does not take into account, however, the items that were marked down as waste and so on. But it may not be relevant in any way. So that's how we generate an order based on past sales. There is a few other ones you can use there. That's still a good one. Do not order items already on order. So if the order is still waiting to come in, you can click that. But and again, you can also limit it by category as well, just like based on minimum and maximum. So you don't have to order everything from that supplier. You can narrow that list down. Speaking of the stats, you may also want to click on stats here, keep that out like this, and see how many you've sold as you go through each item there as well. You've got different views, so if you give that a bit more space, you can do a basic stats view and see how many's been sold between whatever date range you want to specify, or an income chart as well. If you've got multiple days, it looks much better, but at the moment I've only sold everything today.